Mike here with Noonan, and today's tip of the week we're going to be talking a little bit about thoracic mobility and some different rotation drills that we can work on if you guys are lacking a little bit of thoracic mobility or if we have stiffness through the shoulders or upper back. One of the first things we want to do is a little bit of soft tissue work. So we love to use lacrosse balls here, and we're going to take this lacrosse ball up against the wall and just work through some of the soft tissue in the shoulder blades, maybe a little bit of the trap down into the lats, just to get some blood flow to that area. So the lacrosse ball against the wall and against your back, what we're going to do is just kind of work side to side. We can go up and down. If there's some hot spots, we can freeze it on that area. And you can see here I'm working a little bit more of my trap, kind of that upper back area. I can also take that ball, work a little bit more down underneath my armpit through the lat area, and then also roll to a little bit more of that mid-back shoulder blade area. And I just want to work up and down, side to side, or frozen in spots that are maybe hot to get a little bit of blood flow and maybe work on some of those trigger areas. I'm going to do that on the right side for 45 to 60 seconds, transfer over to the left side for 45 to 60 seconds. So once we've worked through about 45 to 60 seconds on each shoulder to get some blood flow to the area, we're next going to go into what's called our Aframe stretch. With this, we're going to get into our good feet hip width apart, hip hinge position, butt backwards, making sure that we get a little bit of weight and load through our hamstrings here. What I'm going to do next then is take my elbow bent and put it in between my knees. What that's going to do is help stabilize my hips and make sure that I'm isolating my hips separate from my shoulders. From here, I'm going to keep my chin down, raise my hand up towards the ceiling, and rotate as far as I can, right back down. You'll notice what I'm doing there is trying to keep the hips stationary and get some rotation and movement through my thoracic spine or my upper back rib cage area. I'm going to do 5 on one side, then I'm going to switch to the other side and work 5 that direction. As soon as I'm done with those, I'm going to go down into our quadruped reach throughs. So for this, I'm going to finish my Aframe stretches, drop down to all fours. Once I'm on all fours, I'm going to take one hand, put palm up, reach underneath, using the floor a little bit to leverage that stretch, and right back to base position. I'm going to go through 5 on one side. I'm going to lift the other side, reach through, and stretch here as well. Similar to when I was doing the Aframe, my hips are pretty stationary, and I'm rotating and stretching through the upper back and shoulder. And fourth part of the flow here for thoracic mobility is going to be our prayer stretch. We're going to use a stability ball here. We're going to be on both knees, and I'm going to start by just rolling that stability ball out until I'm in a good butt backward stretch position through the shoulders. From here, I want to just take that ball and lean one direction, and you'll notice I'm getting a little bit of a stretch through the lat here, a little bit of rotation through the spine. I'm going to come back over the top and stretch the other direction. I'll bring the ball back up, reset, and repeat. So from the front, I'm going to roll out, rotate to one side, hold for a few seconds, come back over the top, rotate to the other side, feeling a good stretch through the lat here, back on center, and roll out. I'm going to do 3 to 5 of those as well. So there you have it, a couple quick things to work on if you need a little bit more rotation, stretch, or mobility through that upper back and shoulder area. Our lacrosse ball work, our A-frame stretch, our quadruped reach throughs, and finally some prayer squat with rotation. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps.